right, here we go. As balanced a skill set as we have for a fighter in this division, and she was pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meeting in terms of what her strategic approach would be here tonight. She could do it all.
She's a well-rounded fighter, and I get excited, John. But I gotta limit myself when I start to make these comparisons, because I want to yell Valentina.
Wow.
But I think Erin Blanchfield, a young fighter, that when you see Erin Blanchfield, you go, wow, that's a future champion. That's what I get with this kid. I believe that her skill set, her ability to be so well-rounded gives her an opportunity to have a massive future. But you don't get a future unless you take care of what happens right now that's getting her hand raised tonight.
And not unlike a lot of our young athletes, she started mixing the martial arts. It was no Taekwondo base or a wrestling base. She's been doing it all since a very young age, and obviously the results in the UFC certainly speak to that. All right, so here we go. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt looking to impose her will here tonight. She did tell us in the fighter meeting she's starting to fall in love with her hands a little bit, but you got to think she's going to pursue a floor fight here tonight.
Yeah, John, the beauty in that is by developing the hands, you'll have to take it into account. Once you take it into account, she'll take you down. And once you're on the ground, man, it seems as though she is just in her world. It's like a fish to water. It's like Daniel Cormier to wrestling. When you're on the ground, she is safe, and she is comfortable. And when she's that comfortable, she can beat anyone.
She has handled the UFC nerves, the jitters pretty well as well. So stylistically, tough matchup on her hands. She believes she'll pass it here with flying colors. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mackenzie Dern.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here, and it has been amazing to watch the star power increase for one Mackenzie Dern. There was a time when she had negative emotions about mixed martial arts training, not anymore. Now she is on a definite strawweight championship trajectory, and she said if she can take this opponent down, ideally submit her in short order, there will be no denying her as this division's #1 contender. Ribas is back into full guard.
Big ground and pound.
Well, she's on her back, but she's still throwing and landing. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Ribas getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists. Oh, good ground and pound here. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Ready? Come on.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Throws the teeth. A swing and a miss by Ribas.
Another big takedown.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have outs, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter. That was nice. And now she has her back.
Dern's back in side control. Well, she did not miss a arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Full side control now.
Under 2 minutes in round one. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard. Crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, it's tight.
Great submission defense on display. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submission. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Making all these shots count. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guard. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Round two straight ahead.
You almost had that submission. You're going to go back and you're going to go right back to it, okay? She can't stop it. You're going to go, she stopped it once, so you're going to go back. You're going to go out there.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round, and it's hard to remember a time in her UFC career where she looked so fluid on the feet. High number of strikes landed in the previous round. We'll see if she can keep it going.
She has to try and recreate the first round, and she has the level of success that she had in the first round. This fight is about to be over.
A lot of volume from the kicking game out of her tonight. Well, the right hand is what a strike. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on the right now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Oh, she's out. Oh, slams her to the ground. So just as you thought maybe she was tightening up on that triangle choke, she gets absolutely blasted to the canvas.
She could get the sub here.
Well, pretty good work off at the bottom here by Ribas. Ground and pound strike there now.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Dern's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Didi just gets up.
Ribas' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Ribas is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Hard ground and pound, some swelling now starting to appear.
Watch the arm. There's the arm bar going up. She's got it very tight.
Oh, that arm's still in trouble, champ. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. What a strike by her there from the bottom. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable. Leg kick lands.
15 seconds.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, big knee there. And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Good punch lands.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Now a takedown attempt. That's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Push kick there to the body. Well committed to the body.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh, she gets the single leg takedown here. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of gray board, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched. Another nasty ground strike, and that one has cut her. This is a terrible position.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Dern's right back to the full mount. Ribas' eye now closing up.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Dern's back in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
20 seconds left. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Oh, she's got good leg submissions. Heel hook now. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet. but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone for game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect. Just misses with the right.
Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, great submission defense. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Well, her grappling has been very strong thus far, and when she's putting it all together like this, takedowns, ground control, I'm not sure there's a woman in this division that can hang.
Not many people can hang with what she's trying to do. She's so good at controlling when she gets these takedowns, and that's on full display right now.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, she escapes.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance to either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the grappling. In the half guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Dern's back to the side control now.
Big ground and pound. And now she's in mount.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound. And this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Great defense to stay safe.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you gotta take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there and you maintain the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee, one part with your arm, and then you just use your hands to just punch and beat them up.
Man, she's got it all. Oh, she's got her back. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Ribas gets lit up by that straight punch.
That was a hard body kick.
Best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Huge left hand. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Ribas is in half guard now.
Nice transition.
Dern's back in full mount. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Let's get out of that position. Let's go. Create space.
Work. Come on, let's work.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for a finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot from the top. In the half guard.
Dern's back in full mount.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight.
This has got to be the end.
Oh, she got out.
She actually got out of that. Hard submission to escape.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Oh, man, she is really starting to leak out. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Work.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. She is so dominant from the top position.
Dern's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, she might be in real trouble now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up, get some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard.
Ribas is really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Ribas is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, she's got that core locked in tight now.
Unbelievable, she's out.
We go to the scorecards, one of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. But the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 49-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern!
All right, so a clear decision victory for her here tonight. I think even if the judges were inebriated, they would have seen that her grappling was the story of this fight.
You know, sometimes these judges, man, you know me and the judges, we don't always see eye to eye, but it would seem as though that one would have been hard to lump up because she did such a great job controlling the action on the ground. She did such a great job of really dominating and imposing herself